Well, hi, I'm Cody Sandall, pastor here at the First Presbyterian Church of Littleton. Thank you for choosing to worship with us today. We always start off by sharing ways for you to connect more deeply with each other, more deeply with the living God. First off, a reminder of our in-person worship plans, where our next in-person worship attempt will be March 28th. That's Palm Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Then on Easter, we're going to change up the times a little bit to try to give you two opportunities. So on April 4th, that's Easter, we're going to have 8 and 11 a.m., and that gives us time to change out the air and clean things in between. And the children's ministry is trying to put together an Easter egg hunt after the 11 o'clock service. And then after Easter, so starting April 11th, we're just going to assume that it is weekly attempt at worship. We've still got our COVID scorecard. If it heads in the wrong direction, we can always we know how and when to pull the plug, but we'll assume that it's weekly starting April 11th at 9:30. We also are starting to offer in-person children's Sunday school. It's going to be once a month. For March, we're going to try it on March 28th for our next in-person worship. Then at the 11 o'clock on Easter, April 4th. And then it'll be on the first Sundays after that. And we'll change it up where the kids will just meet our children's director, Kate, as you come in and head down. We're doing it in a bigger room to offer more space. Instead of the kids coming up to worship, we'll just go right down to Sunday school. So that's one change we're making to make it a little easier. Also, you can still join us on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time on Zoom for our series on anxiety. It's 15 minutes of learning. My mom is a licensed professional counselor, and so we're partnering on this to give you the psychological perspective, psychological tools, and then I add spiritual practices within 15 minutes so that you can break free from anxiety in your life. And this is a 4-week series. We had I think it was 14 people total on the Zoom call this last week. So you can still join us for this week or any of the other ones, Wednesdays at 7:30 Mountain Time. And finally, you can order lilies for Easter, and you can mail or email to the church or email fpcl@fpcl.org with the name, the number of lilies, and if it's in honor or memory of someone, and they'll be in here for the Easter worship service. But now let us still our hearts, let us still our minds, let us still our anxieties so that we can worship the living God.
Hi, I'm Carol Parsons, Minister of Pastoral Care at First Presbyterian Church of Littleton in Colorado. And I'm recording this brief video because I wanted to personally invite you to the Good Friday worship service via Zoom, which Cody and I are hosting April 2nd at 7 o'clock in the evening. It'll be a thoughtful and I'm hopeful combination of music, message, communion, and prayer. It'll be our last opportunity. Hi, I'm Carol Parsons, Minister of Pastoral Care at First Presbyterian Church of Littleton in Colorado. And I'm recording this brief video because I wanted to personally invite you to the Good Friday worship service via Zoom, which Cody and I are hosting April 2nd at 7 o'clock in the evening. It'll be a thoughtful and I'm hopeful combination of music, message, communion, and prayer. It'll be our last opportunity to journey with Jesus this Lenten season. And I may be slightly prejudiced, but I believe it'll be well worth our time. The Good Friday service via Zoom will be time to remember and experience that Easter didn't just happen, but it was central to God's plan and process for us and for all people. The new life and hope of Easter, I believe, has fuller meaning when we participate in the process. This Good Friday service is a wonderful opportunity to participate in this important process. I hope to see you there.